Yes, welcome to Whale. Watch on the Whale. Addington Raceway, they race Friday night. It's their winter rewards night. $25,000 races there, so good stake money on offer. Bonus cash races. Races 1 and 2 at Addington on Friday night. The first starting at 4:47. Now, in one of those bonus cash races is Delightful Dreams. I want to take you 2 starts ago to Addington Raceway. I had to sit outside a pretty good horse in Trump Card, and as we picked him up at the top of the lane, you can see him challenging Trump Card, who's gone on to win again, and beating race rival here in Mountain Magnate, who's in the pain colours and the red colours. Now, the margin between second and third is quite considerable. After this, he went back to Addington Raceway, went back in a leader's biased race. Actually lost a shoe at the last bend, and I thought his sectionals out of the race were pretty good. 158 home and 57 last quarter in 27.6, and still couldn't make ground on the leaders. They really sprinted hard. Now, Blair Orange is down to drive from a handy draw. I don't mind him. Race 1, Delightful Dreams. Main danger in that video, Mountain Magnate, and I thought Courtney Rose went a nice race last week. John Dunn picks up the drive. Now, later on the program, one of my better bets on the day is Commander Ben, because I think he's dropping right back in grade here. Let's take him to his last start win, Addington Raceway. Really good performance here in the Brent and Tim White colours. 3 back on the inside. Pokes through on the inside of Bryce's middle here. Sam Otley navigates a path, an inside gap, squeezes through, and he dashes home to win quite nicely. Now, he gets in this race very well under the conditions. He's a rating 66, and a race from 46 upwards. He's 20 points higher than runner number 1. He gets in beautifully, even from the awkward draw. I still think he's the one to beat here. Sam takes the drive again, and the stable really going well. So that's race 7, number 9, Commander Ben. The main danger for me right down the bottom, and it should be an each way bet, is Raging Whitebait. John Dunn takes the drive. Thought it was pretty good last start. Didn't get a lot of room, and a good winner 2 starts ago. Now, a mare that's knocking on the door for a win is Galleon's Ambassador. Gee, she's racing well. John Morrison's team going well in the pink colours here at the top of the lane. She's taken off for gold at the 400, and she tried to get away on Masterclass, who had the cold shot. Couldn't quite do it, but a big margin again, back from second to third. Now, this week they go to a standing start. This was a mobile, this video. The advantage she's got, though, is 10 metres on Masterclass. Masterclass goes to the 10 metres. Galleon's Ambassador goes to the front. I thought racing really well. 159 home and 58.4. Couldn't have gone any better, and sat parked out. Gets a more economical trip. It's the one to beat for me, Galleon's Ambassador. And what I think is a very even field. The likes of Sonoma Tyrone's racing very well, Masterclass, and you could never leave out George Elliott. Let's have a look at 3 for you. Friday night at Addington Raceway. Going to start with a black booker. Race 1, Delightful Dreams. Threw a shoe last start. Very good the start before, and has the country's leading driver aboard. The next best is race 7. It's Commander Ben. Falls in beautifully under the ratings, even from the awkward draw. And the quaddy must in race 8 is number 2, Galleon's Ambassador.